Hello everybody, welcome back to the shop for this Saturday pre-Father's Day episode of Bob TV. Yeah, that's right, pre-Father's Day episode. The only day of the year where you can say, give me that remote. Go make me a sandwich. Get in trouble. The official No Oprah Day. Didn't allow Oprah on Father's Day, not even a rerun. Okay, guys, I got tied up yesterday. Kind of got tied up with some custom stuff, and I wasn't able to get both halves done. I got all done about 3 o'clock, and I still stayed up late, and got the first half done. Got it cleaned up this morning. Yeah, we got the shop cleaned up. We got to start getting ready for paint, guys. I'm going to blow this shop out every day, get all the loose dust out of there, and when we get all this ready, then we got to wait for the perfect evening. I like to paint late at night. If you get out, you know, as soon as it gets dark, that's when all the bugs come out. But if you wait about midnight, that's when I've had my best results. But it can't be windy either. It's got to be a calm night, and man, I'll bust out some killer paint job. But in the meantime, I know what you're thinking. How come that ain't white? I didn't have enough surface coat, and I'm out of cash. I got enough money to do what I need to do and no extra. So I'm just taking some Cavasil and mixing it with epoxy. You can do this. It works fine. That's what me and Butch used on that helicopter plug. You know, the time machine. There's still people out there who don't know what that was. You know what that was? It's okay, we can talk about it now. That is the top part of Bell Helicopter's new helicopter. From the doors up is what that was. It looked like a submarine. But when I made a couple videos, and Butch said, oh, you better get that off there. Then when we was about done, Tom told him, shoot, he didn't care. We can make videos about it, because it's not like a top secret project. But the key to this Cavasil, guys, is mixing it up good. Make sure you ain't got no clumps. I like to mix it up and let it set 3 or 4 minutes, and then mix it up again. That way resin has time to soak into any clump. Kind of go on the side like that, smash it against the side. But what should we do for Father's Day, guys? I think I'm going to smoke a pork roast. Invite the kids over for dinner. Whether they show up or not, I don't know. But you guys want a bobo-thon? Father's Day bobo-thon. How does that sound? Sound good? Sound okie dokie to you? Okay, now the key to this stuff, guys. Now this has 0 cotton flock in it because we don't want no cotton on the surface of our mold. No micro balloons. All that makes a bad surface. Cotton flock's okay because it soaks up the resin. You know, we don't have a foreign body in there with the resin. But key is, especially right at first, I only want to put 1 coat on this because it's going to have a longer drying time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to throw it in the old Bobo oven, and in the summertime, that's the driveway. And the setup's actually pretty nice today. There was a jumbo in Oklahoma yesterday. Wes was going to it, you know, John Force's cousin. And I kind of wanted to go, but didn't really have the cash to spare. I got so much cash, and I got some stuff I gotta do. Mainly this plane. And you know how stuff sneaks up and bites you, and then you need this and need that. And I don't want to get to the end and not have no money, so I've got to be real careful with my money. But we can come back and make this a little thicker, but you want to go thin amounts so you don't trap no air pockets. And yeah, you guys are noticing. Notice I didn't make no sides on this. Well, I just kind of don't have a lot of cloth to spare and resin, so I just decided to make it up old school. You know, having a little bit of flex in your molds has its advantages also. The main thing is not to trap no air pockets in these corners. That's why you got to keep it thin at first, man. And each time you put some on, just build it up a little bit at a time so you don't get no air pockets. Now this is still in the morning. I might put another coat on, as long as I get it done today, because I want to lay up 2 of them on Father's Day. And we can do that in the summertime because this resin sets up so fast. Oh, but what I got tied up with yesterday, Ollie shipped me that big old turbine. Oh yeah, baby, that's on the way. And I got a call from Customs. And they wanted some money. And I had to become power of attorney. I actually had to become the broker, the shipping broker. Now, I was under the impression DHL was your, I mean, if you use DHL, they're the shipping broker. You know, I don't know. You know, but, you know, Ollie shipped me stuff, turbines before. You know, my turbine, they didn't call me. And his first turbine, the one he sent me, they didn't call me. They didn't want no more money. And I asked her why. I said, you know, just out of curiosity, I said, this never happened before. You know, may I ask why it's happened this time? Because they put it on hold. It wasn't going nowhere until someone paid some money. And I asked him, how come, you know? This never happened before. First I told him to get a hold of Ollie, because I didn't want, you know, I could have just took care of it all and not said nothing to Ollie, but, and then give him the bill. But I didn't want him to think I was just kind of hoodwinking him, you know. So I said, well, it actually belongs to Ollie. I think maybe you should, she wanted his phone number, and I don't have his phone number. So I gave her his email address because it wasn't on the shipping information. She emailed Ollie, No, I was taking it, he's probably got email on his phone, because he emailed me back and he said he was at a jet meet, didn't have access to a computer, what was going on. So I asked if he just wanted me to handle it, and he said, yeah. He's going to take care of it later when he gets home. But I asked her how come it happened this time and done before, and it hasn't before. And she said it was because of the value on it. Anything that's $2,500 or above, you have to pay import tax. Well, the import tax is only 25 bucks, but they charge you for because they're a broker too, so they charge you a broker fee, 50 bucks, and another 50 bucks for something else, but the actual duty was only $25. So I had to give him 125 bucks to get it released. And I had to fill out this paperwork and go get it notarized and fax it back to the lady, and had to run to the bank and put some money in the account, and just a bunch of running back and forth. And finally got it all taken care of. And yesterday was Friday, so it had to be done yesterday. I was going to sit there till Monday. So I got it taken care of. And I think, ideally, you know, guys, I think what I should do, mix me up some more. I was going to say set it outside, but I think I'll mix up a little bit more, put a little heavier coat on there. You know what? No, that's good. Because we still want to keep the surface coat as thin as possible and get glass next to that edge. That keeps these things from chipping out. That's the main thing. Get that glass as close to the surface of the mold as possible. It is awful thin. That's enough. Build it up in fiberglass, baby. So it'll be a perfect mold and it won't chip out. These corners won't chip out near so bad. I'm not saying it won't ever happen. I'm just saying it's least likely to, and you're liable to get more pulls out of your mold. Okay, let me go put this out there. Okay, now we got to do this down here too, so we got some room. I have not did this yet. I have not checked my tanks. Yeah, check that out. I had to make some room for the Tomcat. No one that's sitting out in that trailer when it's 100 degrees. I got it, and it's kind of takes two people to get in and out of the house. I'm gonna go get me some visqueen, a piece of visqueen that I can cover it up with. And when I paint, I can chuck it back in the trailer at night. Let's check out these tanks. Now, someone said to use some plastic because the gas evaporates well. Because this gas has got a lot of oil in it, so it don't evaporate that quick. And we're going to let it sit here today, and we're going to know in a couple hours if this thing's going to leak or not. We'll probably know in minutes. Okay. Alright. So fill up. I just got my overflow tank here. Onto the... No. Yeah, that's the vent. That's the vent. Here's the fuel jug. So a charge on that battery. You know, you have a disadvantage though having transparent tanks. You know, you get these outside though and let the sunlight hit them and you can see the fuel level a lot of times. But that bottom one will fill up first. And then the middle tank. And then I can get this tank going too. I got another. Okay, this is the, oh man, small fitting big hose. That one's the fill. No, that's the fill. This one's the vent. Whoa. And a leak, I think it's in the stopper. Or in this line. Oh, I don't think that thing's tight.